Hello, welcome to the walkthrough on remotely managing nodes using the Fleet Manager, Session Manager, and AWS config. In this task, we will cover how to perform various systems administration tasks on managed nodes securely and efficiently. Step 1. Remotely connect the managed nodes using Session Manager. Session Manager provides a secure and auditable way to access your instances without the need of SSH or RDP. Let's get started. Navigate to Node Management and section in AWS Management Console and choose Session Manager. Start a session with your desired instance, such as, for example, web server instance. Once the session is started, you will have an interactive shell to the instance. You can run commands like who am I to determine the user context and evaluate privilege levels. Session in Session Manager are established securely throughout the system management agent by initiating an outbound connection to the service endpoint. After verifying the behavior, you can terminate the session and proceed to establish a session with an Windows EC2 instance, for example. Step 2, to reset password and view the file system data. Now let's reset password and view the file system data. Enable AWS KMS encryption within the Session Manager preferences to reset password securely. Navigate to Node Management section, choose Session Manager, and then select Preferences tab to enable KMS encryption. Once enabled, you can view the information about the folder and file data stored on the managed node using a Fleet Manager. In Fleet Manager, select the instance you want to manage and then choose Node Actions and Node Overview to see the initial metadata gathered by the SSM agent. You can navigate through the file system and file content and tail walk files in real time to troubleshoot issues efficiently. Step 3 is to connect via remote desktop and manage Windows registry. Lastly, let's connect via remote desktop and manage the Windows registry. As said, in Fleet Manager, select Windows Service instance and choose Connect with Remote Desktop. Enter the username and password and then connect to the Windows instance via Remote Desktop. With Fleet Manager, you can remote edit Windows registry. For example, you can disable remote desktop connection by updating registry key, navigating to registry key and update it accordingly. Remember, this should be only performed in test instances created for this purpose. Once updated, you retrieve connection to the instance via remote desktop to verify the changes. And that concludes the walkthrough on remote managing node using Fleet Manager, Session Manager, and AWS config. These tools provide centralized, secure, and efficient ways to manage your instances and perform system administration tasks. Thank you.